Hey guys, Ligers JPS, and here we are looking at the Astray Outframe D from the Gundam Seed Astray. This is a premium Bandai master grade. I did see somebody else review it and they had complaints about it, which I just built this. So I don't know how much complaints there's going to be about it. I can't really say, but we're just going to go with that and just see how it goes. So firstly, this thing has quite a bit of the stickers on it. There's quite a few. There's the eyes. There's the eye stickers. There's the front camera stickers. Um, there is stickers on the backpack here. These white ones, and then there's one silver sticker for his one of his weapons. Um, now because this is a seed kit, and I think it is based off the Testament Gundam's Master Grades frame. So this thing is compatible with other striker packs. So, and me being that I have a lot of Seed Master grades, a lot of strikes, like I have like four strikes I could, 4 or 5 striker packs I can use. I have the L Strike, the Sword Launderer, the Nors, the IWSP. Then I have the Rouges Otori, and then I have the Impulses, all the Force, the Sword, and the Blast Impulse. So I got those, and I got the 2 Zakus. I got the Isaac Zaku, and I got Luna Maria's Gunner Zaku. So I got different backpacks. I can mess around with this a lot. But overall, this guy he's not tall. He's kind of short. I don't have one of my other masquerades to compare his height to. And I know this is kind of based off the Testament just because that V pin, it reminds me of the Testament. And there's a double V pin with the yellow and the red. And there is a lot of leftover parts, mainly like legs and some arm pieces and body pieces here and there. But overall, it's a solid kit. The only thing I don't like is the fact that there's polycaps in here. I thought I got away from polycaps. I thought with this one would be that case, but no, it has polycaps, so it's gonna be there with it. Now, in terms of articulation, this is not bad. I'm going to remove this backpack off of him first. But in terms of the articulation on him, the arms rotate 360. The, the elbows are double jointed. The wrist is on a ball joint. And these are the seed style fingers that, you swap out the fingers. And right now I got the displayed open fingers and I got the trigger finger on him. He also has a pair of closed fists. Yeah, I think that's it. The other pair is a closed fist. Um, he has an ab crunch. I, I want to say he does, but no, he does not. Yes, he has an ab crunch. It's there. It's just kind of hard to see it, but he has an ab crunch in his body. He doesn't get much, but he gets something. His waist is ball jointed, so there is free movement there. Side skirts and all the skirted armor moves a bit. Side skirts is hinged. The front and back skirts are on ball joints. And the legs can go forwards and backwards. And they can rotate. And the knees are double jointed. And the foot is double ball jointed as well. So if you build a Master Grade Seed kit, you kind of already know what to expect. Especially if you build something in the X100 frame lines, because that's kind of like where this is pulling from. You know what you're getting into. And I forgot the arms can go pretty much parallel to the body. And the head can go up and down. But no, a little chicken head movement too. The cockpit does open, but sadly, there's no point showing you inside because he does not come with a pilot figure. And I said there's extra parts, like there's an extra back part of this, mainly there for the I think it's from like the Testament or the Strike, because they have a similar backpack connection point. But yeah, it's sort of like one of those things. Um, Now in terms of accessories, he gets two beam signs. I know they're beam sabers, but the manual called them beam signs. So you get two of these, and ooh, and they have the peg. You got to use the open fist style hands, so you can hold these in the hands. I could try to pop them in here, but I'm not going to do that. And these, like the Freedom, they plug in right here on the side. They plug in right here on the side skirts. Looks like the Freedom and the Justice has theirs. And as far as I know about this kit, or this kit in particular, the pilot is a photographer, which is going to come and play with one of his weapons. He also has a beam rifle, which is really kind of bland considering this for a master grade, especially because this is not an older master grade. But it's two pieces sandwiched together with two pieces on the side here. Mainly the let me get a little light to shine on it. Like that part that looks like a V on it, that's basically the extra parts. The ammo the ammo clip is kind of pre-molded in there. And then you got an extra piece for the barrel. Yeah, a lot of this is just pre-molded parts in there. And there is a hole in the trigger so you can plug it in the hand. Then we get his other weapon, his camera gun, which has a silver sticker in there behind the clear piece. No moving parts, and is the same thing, two pieces sandwiched together, and you got an extra piece on the front and the back that clips, that's kind of sandwiched in there too. And this plugs in the same way, which I don't like fighting with these kind of things, but for the review, we do it. Actually, now that I actually had time to mess with this after building, it was actually not bad to get this in there. And actually, that went in so much easier now. But yeah, he has a camera gun, and he can actually take photos. And his other weapons are in his backpack, which are these, like, armor Schneiders are called, which is really just like four pieces, like all just sandwiched together. It's nothing too spectacular to write about. But yeah, he has armor Schneiders if he needs to use them. I mean, I guess that is technically his primary weapon to use. And this backpack does have moving parts. You have the thrusters, and everything can swivel out, move. And I don't like that these thruster pieces, they pop out too easily. And he also has sub arms that he can use to hold his beam rifle. So there's that. Now you also get, like I mentioned before, when I said I got other C kits, you get extra backpack adapters. So this one is the impulse adapter, so you can take force impulse, blast impulse, Sword Impulse. I think the Destiny Impulse as well. And this connected up here. And it just plugs in right on the backpack hole anyways. And also what the manuals tells you to do is if you're going to attach a striker backpack, the shoulder pieces, which kind of hard to see, the gray parts on his shoulder, you take those off for striker backpacks. And I don't know if it's all or not just one, but they just say striker packs, take them off. Which, fair in hindsight, might as well. Impulse ones, you can leave them on, and the same thing with the Zaku's, but you would just take this, plug it in, and boom, he has a striker backpack he can use, and he's ready to fight. And if you want to, you could just take out the gray piece, take out the blue part, and plug in this gray part, this other blue part, and now he can use the Zaku's backpack. So if you wanted to use the Blaze Zaku Phantoms, the Gunner Zaku, and I think there's only 3 different Zaku backpacks, and I have 2 of the 3. I just need to get either Razor Barrel's Zaku or get the green Zaku, so I can have the one with the missile launchers. But yeah, you have those, and just for the sake of this, I'm keeping them with this normal one. And he also comes with a action base. Now, I heard some people complain that the action base is weak, is the action base connector. But, I don't know. I will find, well, yeah, I agree. This action base connector setup is weak because these action base connectors don't really do worth anything. But if it works just barely enough, it gets him on his action base. It gets him in the air, and he's actually posable. And honestly, he looks good enough like this. I don't know how I'm going to display him, but I know that camera gun is probably the one thing I display him with. And sadly, there's no way of storing all this other stuff besides the beam signs or beam service, whatever you want to call them. And for his price, I feel like, and I love Gundam Seed a lot, but for the price, he doesn't feel like he matches up a lot with the other Seed kits. I feel like he's like the weakest one, but he looks great overall, but looking great overall doesn't compensate enough for, the lack of what you can do or give. And look, I'm always grateful to have another action base like one of these. But the thing is, in the premium Bandai, this is like where I say kind of falls into that. The low end of a premium Bandai kit, the worth having. I saw because like, oh, it's an Astray model. It's a seed kit. I want it. Premium Bandai, okay, not that bad, but and the thing is, it didn't take long to build. It's just I feel like they could have done more with this. Or maybe done something better. But hey, it's a seed kit that says, hey, I'm Gundam seed kit and I can be usable with other seed kits. So if you have a spare backpack you want to use on me, go ahead. Which means that's his only viable, but then again, you have other masquerades that can do it better. The Eclipse Gundam is better. Strike Gundam is better. Impulse Gundam better. This guy, mediocre. But that's all I can say about this. I don't have no more Master Grades I'm getting anytime soon. I'm still trying to find a way of getting the Master Grade Gundam Mark V because I do want to build that one because I want another Universal Century. But until then, I will catch you guys later. So take care and enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.